Good morning and welcome to Emerge. Today is Thursday, May the 30th, 2019, and it is another beautiful day that the Lord has given us. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is great all the time, and all the time God is great. That is affirmative, and we should say it over and over again because God is great. All right, so today for our Emerge Thursday, I would like to talk about Jonah. Jonah is a book in the Bible, and Jonah is a person who God told to go to a place to tell the people to obey him, because the people of Nineveh were not obeying him. So he told Jonah to go to Nineveh and tell the people to obey him. Jonah did not want to go to Nineveh. Jonah really did not want to go, and he did not go to Nineveh originally. What he did was he got on a ship on his way to Tarshish. He was on his way there, and he got on the ship, and the waves began to hit the ship. There was a raging sea, a storm, a raging storm and a raging sea. So all the people on the boat decided, everybody better pray to their God. So Jonah prayed, and then they decided to see who draw straws to see who was at fault, because somebody got to go because of all of this that's going on, because they didn't want to perish because of someone else. So they drew straws, and they figured out it was Jonah. Jonah said, it's me. So they threw Jonah overboard. They threw Jonah overboard into the raging sea. And I'm sure that all of those people that were on that ship survived, because maybe stillness came upon the ship, but Jonah was in the sea. And what God did, God allowed the whale to swallow Jonah. So Jonah was in the belly of the whale for 3 days. And in that time, God preserved Jonah. God kept Jonah for those 3 days. Even though Jonah was disobedient, even though Jonah did not go to Nineveh, he still allowed him to live in the belly of the whale. So on the third day, God allowed Jonah to come forth out of the whale. And Jonah did go to Nineveh, and he did do what God said do. Why do I use this story of Jonah? Because Jonah started off originally being disobedient to God, but he did turn it around and do what God said. In some of the scripture texts, we read that Jonah was not pleased still, but Jonah is a work in progress, just like we are all a work in progress. But it is very fruitful to us and very productive to us, and is a very blessing to us when we are obedient to what God says do. It's best for us to be obedient to what God says do, so that we don't end up in the belly of the whale. There are a lot of different wells in our lives. I'm not even talking about physical wells. I'm talking about spiritual wells. I'm talking about mental and emotional wells. So it's very important for us to be obedient to God and do what he says do, because God will never leave or forsake us. And God is with us. He has more than the world against us. And if he tells us to go, he will give us what we need to do the task that he is sending us to do. So as we go forth in this emerge moment, just continue to be obedient to God, trust in his will and his way, have faith, and just continue to walk and talk and reach for the Lord. Be encouraged, be blessed, and remain resilient. God bless you.